this issue in 2017, where we had multiple we had 5 exceedances at South Fayette. What is important about that South Fayette monitor, which is one of our new challenges, if you had seen all of the older data, you would have seen that Harrison monitor, is it orange or red?
No.
Yellow. I'm colorblind, so the one on the right. The one on the right is the Harrison monitor. What's important about that is the monitor that is downwind from the city of Pittsburgh. And so with ozone, it's a regional problem. It takes quite a while for ozone to form. And so the general weather conditions, the prevailing wind comes out of the southwest. And as it crosses Pittsburgh, and this happens in all metropolitan areas in the country, that we are not prepared to look at for a couple of reasons. Obviously, unconventional gas drilling, better known as fracking, is happening all over Ohio, as well as western Pennsylvania and northern West Virginia. And so there is a relationship with that. The interesting thing about methane, and we're seeing a lot of regulatory action for limiting methane releases. The problem with methane is methane itself is not identified by EPA as a precursor to ozone. However, the problem with methane is there's so much of it out there now. It is persisting in the atmosphere. It's causing a warming effect, and because there's so much of it persisting, that when methane breaks down in these massive quantities, it breaks down into precursors of ozone, form ozone. Now, the additional problem with that, besides the health impact, is we don't have the science and modeling to understand that very well, and we don't have the regulations to understand that. And so that right now, that is our inclination to think that that's the problem. Interesting enough, in 2018, we weren't seeing those problems in South Fayette. The exceedances were happening in Lawrenceville and Harrison. But also keep in mind that ozone is directly a weather-related event. It has to be hot, and it has to be dry, and it has to be sunny for ozone to form, because it forms in the atmosphere. So every summer is going to be a little bit different. The problem with our summers now is that they are getting longer, and they are getting hotter, and we're seeing ozone happening earlier in the year and forming later in the year as well. So those are new challenges that we're going to have to deal with. I'll talk a little bit more about that later. However, in 2019, which was also an exceptionally hot year, we did not have any exceedances. We didn't even have exceedances above the 4th high. So that's an interesting thing there. So how to understand that phenomenon, we really don't know. But it is good news, because it means that, at least for 2019 ozone, we had an especially good year. SO2, the 1-hour exceedances by monitor. So we have an SO2, and again, all of Allegheny County is non-attainment, along with all of our contiguous surrounding counties. It's actually part of the Pittsburgh Beaver Valley non-attainment area, and the state is actually responsible for planning for that. They're responsible to put together a plan to give an EPA response.